Heyo, what's up, everybody? What's going on? Welcome to the True Trading Group live stream. Folks, before we get things started here, nope, we're gonna dive right into it. Hold on one second here, guys. Welcome. Sorry, guys, I got distracted. Welcome to the True Trading Group live stream. Folks, my name is Michael Edward, former award-winning hedge fund trader, now the current head trader at True Trading Group. Guys, True Trading Group, for those of you that do not know, is the fastest growing, highest rated premium online trading educational platform and community where we all share the same goal. And that, folks, is to learn, trade, and profit together. 6 nights a week, we go live for free right here on this YouTube channel where myself, other TTG moderators, and special guests are going to drop golden nuggets and lessons that are going to help you to become a better and more consistently profitable trader. If you are ready to learn, trade, and profit for real, you guys have come to the right place. Take a moment right now, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on your notifications, and guys, share this stream on your own social media. Okay, we're live right now on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. So go ahead and share this stream on your own social media, guys. Why should any of you listen to anything that I have to say? Good question. Glad you asked. Folks, I began my career working at a hedge fund in New York City. I didn't figure this stuff out on my own. I was taught how to trade by other professional traders. In 2007, my first job out of college. Then 2008, the subprime mortgage crisis, the stock market crash. But 2008, I actually went on to receive one of the firm's Trader of the Year awards. Okay. But before I was ever able to touch a dollar of their money, I had to first go through an intensive training program. I also had access to some of the best trading tools, and I was part of a community of like-minded traders that helped ensure my development as a trader. And that is exactly what True Trading Group's platform is based on. Tonight's live stream is going to go down as follows, folks. First up, we're doing a short 20-minute Q&A session. We're going to give some time for people to log on. This is your chance to ask me any questions that you have. Then we're breaking down today's winning trades, and it was a big monster Godzilla-like day in chat. MRIN, CERE, AUUD, nailed them all, guys. It was a great day in chat today, a big day. And I'm going to show you the lesson that I used, okay, to identify these moves. The lesson we're going to talk about today on this live stream, I'm going to show you specifically how to identify stocks that are about to have a short squeeze. That is exactly what we're going to talk about right here now on this live stream. You hear a lot of people on social media. Everybody talks about short squeezes and gamma squeezes and this and that. Great. I'm going to show you guys exactly how to spot them. We did that exact same thing today in MRIN. Was an absolute thing of beauty. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and start that Q&A session. Do not be shy, guys. Type your questions away. I'm sitting here telling you, ask me anything. I'm here to help you. So start typing your questions right in chat. Let's begin that Q&A. Nice. Way to go, Chris Mendez. Chris Mendez goes, badass day. Made my investment back in only one day, in only one trade. Yes, Chris. Chris, welcome to the family, brother. Hey, Mike, do you use the same dollar amount risk per trade on options, or do you use a different strategy? Nope. Same dollar risk. Same dollar risk. My dollar risk that I risk on my trades is the same. I try for it to be the same on every single one of my trades. So that's my job as a trader, right? My job as a trader is to make sure that I can control my risk enough so that I'm risking the same amount, the same dollar amount on every single one of my trades. Question, when a stock is consolidating, how do you know if it will push up or pull back? Well, Michael, my friend, that is way too general of a question. Okay, because there's not an answer to that question. The answer to that question doesn't exist. There are a lot of other factors that are going to go into me determining if I think a stock's going to pull back or if I think a stock is going to push out of a consolidation. You have to be looking at, first and foremost, you got to be looking at the bigger picture. A lot of traders, a mistake that I see a lot of amateur traders make is that they're so fixated on what's happening today and today alone that they completely disregard the bigger picture. Like I'm not going to trade, maybe a bull flag intraday, which is a bullish setup. I'm not going to trade that if there's a bearish chart setup or bearish sentiment, I should say, on the daily chart, right? So if the daily chart looks bearish, I'm not going to go long just because I see a bull flag intraday. I'm not going to contradict or fight the overall sentiment of the stock. That's a common mistake that I see a lot of traders make. So when you're looking at this consolidation, there's so many other things you have to consider. You have to consider the volume profile on the stock. When is volume increasing? When is volume decreasing? There are certain patterns and certain consolidation patterns. You'll learn this as a member of True Trading Group because I go through all these patterns with you. Okay. There are certain moments when you want to see the volume increasing. There's certain moments and patterns when you want to see volume decreasing. Okay. That has a huge factor in the consolidation of whether I think a stock is going to push or if I think a stock's going to pull back. The time of this consolidation is also a factor. Where are all of my other indicators? Also a factor. So, I can speak to you, Michael, probably for the next 2 hours about this one question, but unfortunately it's too general of a question. There are so many other factors that are going to go into whether I think a stock's going to push or pull back. Please explain what you mean by squeeze. These squeezes are something that retail traders are hunting for. Squeeze is a term that is used in trading for something called a short squeeze. What does that mean? A short squeeze is when traders that are short a stock are forced to cover. You can short a stock by borrowing shares that you don't actually own. You can borrow them from your broker and sell them into the market. The idea is that if say a stock is at $10, if you think the stock's going to go down, you'll short it. You'll borrow shares from your broker. You'll sell those shares at $10. If the stock goes down to $8, you'll buy the shares back at $8. You'll return the shares to your broker. You make the spread of $2. So if you borrow 1,000 shares from your broker, you sell those 1,000 shares at 10. The stock goes down to 8. You buy those 1,000 shares back. You actually just made $2,000. Okay, so what happens with a short squeeze is when a lot of traders come in and short a stock. Okay, when a lot of traders short a stock, you'll see and the stock actually starts to go higher instead of going down. Those traders that are short start covering their position, meaning they're buying the shares back that they sold. Because you borrowed the shares from your broker and sold them, you still have to return them to your broker. So you're going to have to cover your short position or buy those shares back at some point. Now, when the price of the stock is going above the price that the short seller sold the shares at, that's when a squeeze is potentially in play and the stock starts to go higher. And as the stock goes higher, that causes all those short sellers to buy, which then adds more buying pressure to the stock because you also have buyers that are going long. So a buyer might say, like me, MRIN today, I bought MRIN to go long. You have other traders that shorted it thinking it was going to go down. And when the stock went up, not only do you have traders like me and other traders around the world that are buying the stock, you also have traders that were short that are also buying the stock because they need to cover their short position. And that's when you get a short squeeze. And short squeezes are very, very powerful moves. Retail traders hunt for them because they're powerful moves. They're very big moves, and the moves happen very quickly. So usually when you have a short squeeze, the stock can go up a very, very big amount very, very quickly, and retail traders love that. James, also welcome, my friend, on becoming a lifetime member today. You got me for life now, brother. You got me for life now. Michael answers the same questions every day with extreme patience. This is what you get in TTG, a patient and knowledgeable mentor. It's what I do, Kev. It's what I do, man. It's what I do. This is my passion. I also think about it like I had a day one also, I had a day one also. Like I had someone that I was able to ask questions to. And I'm sure that my mentor probably had people ask him the same question 100 times also. So that's also kind of how I look at it. And it's also not just me. It's very important that everyone that's on here, it's very important you all understand that True Trading Group is not just me. There's 8 other moderators that are in chat, that are calling out trades, that are identifying opportunities, that are answering questions, that all have their own strategy and their own niche. So whether you're a day trader, a swing trader, whether you trade small caps, mid caps, large caps, whether you trade options, crypto, We have moderators in True Trading Group that trade all of those different things and have different styles and different strategies. So there's literally something for everybody in True Trading Group. Let's say you have 10K. How much would you risk on an average trade? I did the tier courses and still a bit confused on the dollar amount I should start with per my net worth. Listen, it's got nothing to do with the 10K that's in your account. Okay. The amount of money, Lath, that you should risk per trade, it's not about how much money is in your account. The amount of money that you should risk per trade is a dollar amount, my friend, that you are comfortable with. I can't answer this question for you. You have to figure out what this number is. If you're wrong on a trade and you lose money, how much are you okay losing? Is it $100? Is it 200? Is it 500? Is it 1,000? Okay. I can't answer that question for you. You know, like, just because you can have someone that could have, so you hear this a lot. You hear people talk about, oh, you want to risk anywhere from like 1 to 3% of your account, right? Call it 2%. Well, 2%, let's say someone has a $100,000 trading account. 2% would be $2,000. Just because you have $100,000 in your trading account doesn't mean that you're okay risking $2,000 per trade. It doesn't. It doesn't mean that you're okay risking $2,000 per trade. You might only be okay risking $500. You don't have to risk a certain percentage based on the money that's in your account. I think you risk a certain dollar amount based on your actual like risk tolerance. You know, what are you comfortable with? What makes you okay? Because you want to make sure that when you're trading, that you're trading without emotion. You want to make sure that you can look at a chart in front of you and you can make an analytical decision. You don't want to make an emotional decision. When traders trade with emotions, they make mistakes. When you make mistakes, you lose money. You want to try to be as robotic in your trading as you possibly can. That's why you really have to make sure that whatever that dollar amount is that you're going to risk, you have to make sure that you're okay if you lose that. Because the more you're okay with losing that amount of money, the easier it's going to be for you to keep your emotions out of your decision-making process. So unfortunately, Lath, I can't answer that question for you. You know, you have to figure out, what is it? Is it $50, $100, $200, $300? That's a number that only you can determine. What's the difference between MA, SMA, and EMA, and which MA is usually used for the 200 moving average? Okay, so James, MA stands for moving average. It's a type of technical indicator. And SMA and EMA, they're both MAs. They're both moving averages. There's two different types of moving averages. There's simple moving averages, SMA. There are exponential moving averages, EMA. Okay, simple moving averages give an equal weighting to each day of data based on the time frame of the moving average. So you have a 100 simple moving average, a 50 simple moving average, a 200-day simple moving average. Then that's going to put an equal weighting on each day to create a moving average of the last 50 days for 50 days for a 50-day moving average, 100 days for a 100-day moving average, 200 days for a 200-day moving average, and so on. So the 200-day moving average is a simple moving average. All of your major moving averages, the 50, 100, 200, those are simple moving averages. Exponential moving averages give higher weighting to closer data points. Okay. Exponential moving averages are, again, moving averages. They're just calculated differently. They're calculated by giving a different weighting to the data sets that are used in the equation to calculate what the average is. Okay. But an EMA and an SMA, they're both moving averages. Okay, like I use the 9 EMA as my trade line intraday. Okay, so I'll use that trade line intraday, but then you have the 50, 100, 200 day, which are simple moving averages. Today's Green Day profits of $3,460 with you guys in chat. Basically, because my membership for 3 years made it in one day. Yes, yes, Luciano, my man. I love the name, by the way. Luciano, congratulations, bro. Big day, $3,500. Big day, great job. Covers your membership for 3 years, bro. You're good to go. You're good. Your thoughts on standard deviation channel indicator, please. Yankel, great question. I actually do like it. It's not something that I use very often, but it is a very good indicator. I know it's a very commonly used indicator. I think standard deviation channels are excellent. We actually have one of our moderators, I believe Chris Toner, uses standard deviation channels a lot. He's one of our moderators. And like I said, in TTG, you have different moderators that use different indicators, that have different trading styles and different strategies. There's something literally for everybody in True Trading Group. So I personally don't really use a standard deviation channel that much, but it is a commonly used indicator, and it is something that I have absolutely no problem with. I think it's a great indicator, and if you want to use it, go right ahead. When you are analyzing charts, how far back do you go to determine your setup? Brandon, as far back as you have to. Okay, as far back as you have to. So let's play a game. Let's go to the charts actually, and I'll actually break this down for you real quickly. Okay, so like let's not look at MRIN. Let's look at what was it? BSQR, right? BQSR, whatever it was. Okay, so example, right? Let's take a look at the chart of BSQR. BSQR today, right? You get the big gap up today pre-market. Okay, we gap up over $4. Now, as I say, okay, guys, look to the left. When you look to the left, what do you see? Literally nothing, right? Nothing. There's nothing here. So you're like, okay, but this is 1 month, this is 2 months, this is 3 months. So you go 3 months back, you don't see anything. There's no structure here. There's no levels here. There's no support. There's no resistance. Okay, so you have nothing here. So that's not really going to do you very good. So you're going to have to keep going back. You keep going as far back as you have to until boom, you find structure. Okay, you go as far back as you have to until you find structure, and then you will notice that right away you will find resistance here at $6. Now, I want to point this out to you. This is actually really important. This is a nice little exercise that we can do here. You have a gap entry. Remember, we had this gap down. So here you had in the end of February, you had this gap down. We rallied back in March to test that gap. We closed the gap, could not break through it, and the stock sold off. Now, that was a resistance level that we talked about on BSQR today in chat, and we also identified this resistance pre-market. Why is that significant? I'm going to leave this line on my screen. Okay, let's leave the line there and let's go to a different time frame. Let's now go intraday. This was a daily chart. Let's now make it an intraday chart. And what I would like to actually show you is what? Here's this line. There's the line, right? Do you see how significant this price area was for BSQR today? That when we rallied up, we paused, found some resistance. Okay, here's some selling pressure that stepped in right there at that $6 level. But then once we broke through that resistance with the heaviest volume of the day at that time, you'll then see that the stock pulled itself back into 6. And all of a sudden, folks, 6 becomes support. And then you get this beautiful catapult move back up off of 6. So this is why it's so important for you to go back on a chart and look at and identify these types of setups and identify these levels. You go as far back as you have to until you find structure. Now, that means you might only have to go back 1 week. You might have to go back 1 month. You might have to go back 7 years, 10 years. It doesn't matter how far back you have to go. It is still relevant. You go as far back as you have to until you find structure. Okay, and then that is when you're going to figure out, here's my support, here's my resistance. Good question, though, Brandon. You guys are asking some dynamite questions tonight. Keep it up. These questions are very helpful for all the rest of the viewers on the live. 1 for 2 today, green on the day, thanks to proper risk management and trade plan execution. Way to go, Garen. That's my man. That's the deal, baby. That's it. That's how we do it. Good risk management, trade execution. That's how it's done. Nicely job. Nice job. Can you show how you draw support and resistance lines, especially where gaps are concerned? I literally just did that. I'll show you again. Okay, I'll show you again. So BSQR as an example. Okay, so BSQR as an example. When we look at this chart, you will notice that we have a gap right here. See that? That's a gap. Okay, you'll notice that the share price, and I'll zoom in so you guys can maybe see this a little bit more clearly. Okay, I'll zoom in. That's too far in. I'll zoom into here. That's better. So you'll see here we have this gap right here. Okay, see that gap where the stock did not trade through that price? It just opened the next day beneath it. So what you can do is you say, there is your gap right there. Okay. And I see how you have a space underneath, literally an air gap where there's no candle, there's no price. Okay. That's a gap. So what I would do here now, the day the gap is created, okay, you have your gap entry point. There's your gap entry point, and there's your gap fill. Okay, this is your gap entry point. This is your gap fill. All right, now gap entry points and gap fills are typically can be support or resistance levels, depending on if it's a gap up or a gap down. In this situation, it's a gap down. Okay, so the gap entry and the gap fill would be resistance levels because the gap entry and the gap fill are above the price of the stock. If this was a gap up, the gap entry and the gap fill would be potential support levels because the gap entry and the gap fill would be beneath the current price of the stock. Okay, so those are significant levels. Now, what you will notice is as we pan this over and we go day by day, right? You go day by day, you can see here we tried to get through the gap entry point. We failed and the stock traded lower. Okay, then you will notice that we came back into this area and we broke through the gap entry point. Okay, you see that we broke through the gap entry point, so I can delete that line now. That's no longer resistance. We broke through it, so we can delete it. But where do we now find resistance? Well, look at that. There's your gap fill, right? We just identified that. There's your gap fill. It's resistance. The stock was unable for 2 consecutive days to break through the gap fill. And then, and then a third day, look at that. A third day resistance at the gap fill. And then what did the stock do when it couldn't break through that resistance? Sold off. Okay. Sold off. So 86 prime, this BSQR, great example of identifying support and resistance lines using gaps. I hope that answers your question. I hope that was helpful. Way to go, Misty B. Misty B, I worked my full-time job today and I was 3 for 3. Thank you, Michael, Jason, and Momin. Great job, Misty B. Big day, 3 for 3. Please define how you determine grade A setups. Okay, so Bill, I look at setups. There's 3 different types of setups. There's a grade A setup, a grade B setup, and a grade A setup. Now, there's no setup that exists in the world that will work 100% of the time. Doesn't exist. Stop looking for it. Okay, trust me, it doesn't exist. If it did exist when I worked at the hedge fund, they would have showed me it. It doesn't exist. So all you can do as a trader is identify high probability setups. An A setup maybe works out 70 to 75% of the time. A B setup maybe 60 to 65% of the time. And a C setup is a 50-50 coin flip. Stay away from those, right? If you want 50-50 coin flips, then go put your money on red or black in Vegas, okay? That's not what we're doing here. We're not gambling, we're trading, okay? You want to find high probability setups. Now, the difference between an A, B, and C setup is a matter of technical indicators working in conjunction with one another, coupled with volume profile, coupled with overall bigger picture chart setup, coupled with some type of a catalyst. Like an A+ setup is when all the stars align. Now, you'll learn, Bill, like in all the courses and everything that I teach everybody how to identify the difference between A, B, and C. Okay. An A setup means that when I'm looking at this chart setup, there's nothing that I would change to make it better. Okay. There's nothing I would change to make it better. Now, that means I'm going to have a support level if I'm going long or a resistance level if I'm going short, where I see at least 3 support or resistance indicators converging at one price point. One thing that you're going to learn as a member of True Trading Group is professional technical analysis, which is how do different indicators work in conjunction with one another. I'm never going to buy a stock simply because it's at VWAP or simply because it's at the 38.2 Fibonacci level. That's not enough of a reason to get me to pull the trigger. But when I will pull the trigger is when a stock is at VWAP, which also lines up with the 38.2 Fibonacci level, which also lines up with my 9 exponential moving average, which also lines up with the initial morning high, which also lines up with the 50-day moving average. That, my friends, is going to be an example where I'm going to step in there. I'm going to buy the hell out of that stock. Why? Think of it this way. Technical analysis is very much so a self-fulfilling prophecy. You have traders and computers all over the world that react based on these indicators. So you have a whole grouping of traders around the world that when a stock gets to VWAP, they buy it. You have a whole grouping of traders that when a stock gets to the 38.2 Fibonacci level, they buy it. You have a whole grouping of traders around the world that when a stock gets to the 9 exponential moving average, they buy it. And so on and so on and so on, right? So what I want to do is I want to find those instances and I want to find those areas and those prices where 3 or 4 of those indicators all converge on the same price. Because if all those indicators are converging at the same price, think about what's taking place. You're going to have traders from all over the world. If VWAP, my trade line, and my 38.2 Fibonacci level all line up at $10, well, you're going to have all the VWAP traders, all the trade line traders, and all the Fibonacci traders are all going to be buying at $10. That's going to increase the chances of that support level holding. That's where I want to buy. Now, there's going to be certain chart patterns where you're going to want to see moments during the formation of this pattern that volume increases. There's going to be moments during patterns that you're going to want to see volume decrease. Okay, so an A+ setup is when the volume is increasing at the right time, it is decreasing at the right time. All those indicators are converging at the same price point. That's going to give me an A+ setup. Now, a B setup is when it's still a really good looking chart, but if you asked me, I can change maybe one thing to make it better. Maybe for example, the volume looks great, but instead of 3 support indicators, there's only 2 of them. That's a B setup. Or maybe there is 3 or maybe 4 indicators all converging at the same price, but maybe the volume is where it's supposed to be decreasing. Maybe the volume is still a little bit heavy. That's a B setup. And then a C setup is when there's 2 or 3 things that I could change to make this a better setup. Maybe there's only 1 indicator or 2 indicators that are lining up at that price point and the volume profile is also off. That's going to be a C setup. So I can show you 10 different bull flag patterns. They're not all created equal. I might look at 10 bull flags and say 3 of them are A, 5 of them are B, and 2 of them are C setups. And you're going to want to be a sniper. I teach my traders and my members to be snipers, not machine gunners. Wait for the A+ opportunities. Guys, a lot of people think that, like, you know, a lot of people, like maybe on the lives or a lot of people that are not in chat with me, they probably think that I'm this crazy active trader where I'm buying, I'm selling, I'm buying, I'm selling, I'm buying, I'm selling. I'm not. I'm a sniper. A typical trading day for me is 3 or 4 trades. A busy day is 5 or 6. A slow day is 1 or 2. A lot of people might think that, oh my God, this guy must make 20, 30 trades throughout the course of the day. I don't, because I don't see 20 or 30 A+ setups throughout the course of the day. I'm not a machine gunner. I teach my members not to be machine gunners. You don't want to run out there in the markets and just, you know, shoot your shot at every single stock that's moving. You want to wait, be the sniper, you know, stalk your prey, wait for the perfect shot that you have the highest probability of hitting your target. That's a sniper. Machine gunners, they don't care about accuracy. A machine gunner will shoot 100 rounds, hoping that 10 of them hit the target. They don't care about their accuracy. A sniper is going to wait. They're going to wait until that one shot, and they have like a 90% chance of hitting that target. And they're going to wait for that chance. That's how you need to trade. Wait for that chance where the probability is in your favor and put yourself on the right side of that probability over and over and over again. Folks, that is what trading is about. Trading is not necessarily about being right or wrong or predicting the future. I love when people come on my live streams and they're like, Mike, what's the SPY going to do tomorrow? Or someone comes on, they're like, Mike, MRIN, what you going to do tomorrow? Listen to me now. I can tell you what I think a stock's going to do, but there's not a single trader on this planet Earth that with 100% confidence can tell you what a stock's going to do tomorrow. Now, you might have someone, the most bullish person on the planet Earth. You might have someone that's long AMC that thinks AMC is going to 100. That might say to you, and you might say to them, they go, I'm telling you, AMC is going to $65 tomorrow. If that's what somebody says to you, I'm 100% confident it's going to $65 tomorrow. You're 100% confident. Okay. If you're 100% confident, are you willing to bet your entire net worth that AMC goes to $65 tomorrow? There's not one trader on this planet that would take that bet, because no one knows with 100% certainty what a stock's going to do the very next day. Nobody. But now if you asked me, hey, what's 2 + 2? I will with 100% certainty know that the answer is 4. So I will bet my entire net worth that I can answer that question correctly. There's not a single trader on this planet that would bet their entire net worth what a stock's going to do the next day. Trading is not about predicting the future. Trading is not about predicting a stock's price movement. Trading is about identifying setups with a high probability of price direction moving one way or the other. And if you can find those patterns, identify those patterns, put yourself on the right side of that probability and let the law of averages do the work for you. That's trading, folks. All right, guys, great Q&A session. I'm going to end it right there. Great Q&A question. You guys asked some really, really good questions. I'm really happy with some of the questions that you guys were firing away at me there. Makes me think also that we might have a lot of new people that are on the stream. So I actually want to see, guys, do me a favor. If this is your very first live stream or you're not a member of True Trading Group, type the number 1 in chat right now. Okay, type the number 1 in chat if you are not a member or this is your very first live stream. All right. Quinn Coates, Roy. Oh, wow. They're really coming through here. RC Sailor, Ice Loop, Shiz Money, Adam, Curtis Davis, Ayadol, Call Me Prince, JN Turner, Let's Go Travel, Jake Frederick, Nam Diplom Network, Mary Green, Tio Papa Lee, Stephen Jones, Erica Gutierrez, Party RC, Reggie Reyes, Greg P, Notorious Gregorius, John B, Lucian Godfrey, Sage J, George Carabaris, RB Thomas, Fadil, Wilson, Dynamic, wow, guys, Spud, Stephen Hansen, Gabriel Hernandez, Lot Meat, Viva La Vida Paz, For Crying Out Loud, TJC, Hayes Phillips, Norman, guys, so many. The list goes on and on and on and on and on and on and on. So many number ones. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Welcome all of you that are typing the number 1, guys. Seriously, welcome. All of you that are typing number 1s in chat. We had a couple of people that were asking about courses and memberships and all that. First thing you guys should understand, True Trading Group is a hell of a lot more than just courses. Okay, a hell of a lot more than just courses or trade alerts. It's an entire platform that gives you access to a bunch of different things, guys. Okay, our membership, guys, is typically a 1-year membership. Okay, typically a 1-year membership that is normally $2,212, but from now until midnight Pacific, you can actually save 41%, which brings the price all the way down.
No, I don't want to be. I don't want to be big. I don't want to be big.
What's up? Wait, for everyone that doesn't know, this is Adam. We call him Shug and TTG. He's my partner and co-founder in True Trading Group. What's up, man?
Hey, buddy.
Hey, what's going on?
Nothing much. So, hell of a Q&A tonight.
Yeah, that was a really good Q&A.
Yeah, it was really, really good. All right, so as some of you that may have been watching for a little bit know, we have run out of laptops and other electronics, or we have run out of laptops and other electronics. And I know Mike was about to tell you guys about the trading rig giveaway for Friday. Sorry if I sound weird. I was literally eating a frozen shake and my whole mouth is numb right now. Anyways, So, sorry, bro. So anyways, I spent most of the day working with our logistics team, and we found 2 new suppliers for laptops.
Does that mean you're alone?
We do. So the way this is going to work is as follows. This is how it's going to work. It's basically going to be on like a day-to-day thing, whether or not they have them. But whereas with our first set of distributors, we could buy like 50 to 100 at a time. We're not going to be able to do that here, but they do have some. So I was able to get 20.
No shit.
Okay, yeah. So I was able to get 20. This is going to be day to day or like every other day. We're going to see if we can get them.
What kind are they? The same? Are they the same kind as the other distributor? What kind are they?
Yeah, so they have majority of what they have is Asus or Asus. Asus and Acer, but they also have HP and Dell.
That's what I use, guys. Just so those that are wondering, the laptop that I use for trading is an Asus.
So they will. So yeah, that's what they have.
That's
so
awesome.
I was able to get 20 of them. So once those go, that's it. We're going to take this on a day-to-day basis because the original supplier that we've used for the past year is out.
Awesome. Wow.
All right. So you could include that tonight. So the next 20 people that sign up are going to get a free laptop. All right. Hang on 1 second.
That's crazy, man. So we have 20 laptops for tonight.
Yeah.
Wow. All right. Well, there you have it, folks. I was not expecting that. Adam has become quite notorious for just surprising me on live streams without any type of heads up whatsoever. It's becoming kind of a norm, but there you go. It's a good one for you guys. So the next 20 people that sign up with coupon code TTG121, you guys will get a 41% discount on the membership, and you're also going to get a brand new free laptop. All right, so that's going to be a brand new free laptop. He said like maybe an Asus or an Acer. I use an Asus, just for those of you that are wondering. Maybe I use an Asus for my trading computer. Okay, and that'll bring the price of your membership all the way down to just $1,294. All right, so that's $1,294 for the entire year. There's no upsells. You're never asked to pay another dollar. That's it. You get access to the entire program. We're like the Netflix of trading communities, guys. You pay one price, you get access to everything. So you get a 41% discount with that coupon code, and the next 20 people to use that code will get a brand new free laptop. We are even going to cover the shipping. Okay, and yes, we do ship globally. It's our gift to you. I want to make sure we give you guys access to everything that you need, all the tools and everything in one platform. But a lot of people, when they sign up to First Trade, they're trading on like this super old 10-year computer with viruses. It's slow. It can't handle the data feed. It crashes all the time. You're not going to be able to trade on something like that. So when you guys sign up, we're giving you guys that brand new free laptop. Okay, guys, listen. With that membership, you're getting access to all of our courses, 17 course curriculum that are broken down into beginner and advanced courses. You are getting also courses on options, swing trading, trader psychology, crypto. You know, you name it, we've got it in text and video format, whichever is easier for you to learn. You also get Benzinga Pro's real-time news feed in our chat, gives you live breaking up to the second news alerts. You get Quote Media's full market maker depth, full level 2 that shows you all the market makers. You get Trading Views Pro Plus charting software, which is one of the most commonly used charting softwares that traders use today. You're getting ETNA's Trade Simulator, which is one of the simulators that a lot of brokerage firms use to train their new hires. This lets you trade stocks and options with fake money while you practice implementing what you've learned in the courses, but trading with fake money with real-time data. All right. You're also going to get access to our chat room. It's a proprietary software, guys. It's not Discord or Telegram or WhatsApp, anything like that. Me, the moderators, and I, we share our screen during the day. We're calling out trades. We're talking to you on the microphone. We're answering questions. You can send us private messages in the chat. We're currently sporting about an 83% win rate in chat between the moderators and myself. We're also in chat with you the whole day. We're not gone after 2 hours. We're there literally from before the market opens till well after the market closes. You guys have access to us. We do workshops every week. We do one-on-one mentor sessions. We do small private study groups. We got a small account challenge that's starting up in a couple of weeks where we're actually going to be giving away $100,000 in cash prizes to the winners of the small account challenge. We also do a lot of giveaways. Every time we get 300 new members in TTG, we give away a Tesla or $30,000. All you need to do is be a member of True Trading Group, and you'll be able to be a part of the raffle to have a chance to win either a brand new Tesla or $30,000. All you got to do is be a member. And then, like I said, guys, the next 20 people to use the coupon code TTG121 will get the 41% discount. You're also going to get that brand new free laptop while the supply still lasts. Guys, people love free stuff. I do not expect those laptops to last very long. You'll know that you're one of the 20 that are getting the laptop because in your checkout cart, you'll see the laptop. So if you see the laptop in your checkout cart, like you see on the screen right now, that means you're one of the 20. Okay. If you go to your checkout cart and the laptop's not there, that means the 20 have already been sold out. You guys have to actually enter coupon code TTG121, click apply code, and that'll get you that 41% discount. And folks, I also do offer you a money back guarantee. That is how confident I am in the program and the service that we provide, that anyone that does not make back their membership fee at least once throughout their year membership, if you do not make that fee back after going through our courses, passing the quizzes, and attending one private study group, you have to do those 3 things to show me you put in an effort and actually tried. And if you still don't make that membership fee back at least once, I'll give you all of your money back. I'm not kidding. I will give you a full refund. That is how confident I am. That's how much I stand behind the education and the program that we have created. That is how much I stand behind our abilities as traders in True Trading Group, that if you don't make that membership fee back at least once during that membership after doing those 3 things, I'll give you a full refund, folks. Okay? And the next 20 people are going to get a brand new free laptop with the 41% discount. So jump on that before those laptops are all spoken for. Okay. So there we have it, guys. Now, what I want to do now quickly, I would like to head on over now and go through the trade recaps. Okay. Today was a big day in chat. Hold on one second, guys. Barbara and Anthony, welcome to the TTG family. There's 18 laptops left. Everyone give a big warm welcome to Barbara and Anthony. Guys, Barbara and Anthony, welcome to the TTG family. Folks, there are now 18 laptops left. I told you people love free stuff. Those laptops will be gone probably by the end of tonight. Guys, think about it. What do you have to lose? Because the worst case scenario, if you don't make your membership fee back, I'm going to give you your money back and you got a free laptop in the meantime. Okay. So think of it that way. But Barbara and Anthony, welcome to the family. We've got 18 of those laptops left. Now I want to head on over to the charts. I'm going to break down my trades from the day. Big day in chat for us today, guys. MRIN was my biggest winner. CERE also paid me pretty well, but MRIN was just an absolute monster. Okay. 50% gain on MRIN on my final take profit. 50. Was an absolute monster of a trade. Okay. Satchet, welcome Satchet to the TTG family, folks. 17 laptops left. I told you these go quickly. Okay. 17 laptops left. Satchet, welcome to the TTG family. Now, folks, I'm heading on over. I'm going to the charts. Let's do this. Okay. The first thing we'll do is we'll talk about CERE just to recap the trade. Okay. Just to recap the trade. And then I want to get into with you guys MRIN, because the lesson of the day that I want to focus on with you is how to know that a stock is going to have a short squeeze. Everybody talks about short squeezes on social media. A lot of people don't really even know what the term really even means, but I'm going to tell you guys how to identify them, because MRIN was an absolute textbook thing of beauty. Just to recap on the CERE trade quickly, guys. CERE, great news today. Schizophrenia drug, you get this nice push higher, really nice volume off the open. And then it was all for me about the pullback into VWAP. During this climb, I want you to notice this orange line on my screen is your VWAP indicator. Okay. It's your VWAP indicator. All right. And now what you will notice is that that VWAP indicator, okay, was starting to act as an area, not my Fibonacci's, was starting to act as an area of support during this climb, holding this VWAP area. Okay. I also want you to notice that the volume on the push higher, so while the stock was pushing higher, the volume was real nice, strong, steady, and increasing. Then you had this pullback back down into VWAP, and the volume on the pullback was lighter and was decreasing. So you have decreasing volume on the pullback. And where did we pull back to? Okay, where did we pull back to? We pulled back right to VWAP once again. But this time, what else was here at VWAP? Okay, what else was here? The trade line. So I stepped in and I actually got long CERE right here in front of VWAP. Okay, what I will actually do right now is pull up my actual alerts so I can give you the exact entry on my trade fill. 2405. Chris, welcome to the TTG family. Everyone give a big warm welcome to Chris. We've got 16 laptops left. The TTG fam, welcome Chris. Our fam just got bigger. All right, guys, CERE, I'm long at $24.05. So right there was my entry. All right, right there was the entry. Right away, we pushed up, right up there through the high of the day. I took a little piece of profit off at 25. Doesn't look like much, but it was over $1. Took a little piece of profit off at 25.10, so a little over $1 a share at 25.10. So there's the entry at 2405, 25.10. I sold a little piece of my position. Okay. I sold a little more at 25.02 once we were unable to break through the highs. And then you see we pulled ourselves back in. And what did we do? We held VWAP again. Look at the support at VWAP. This orange line on my screen. You guys see that? Beautiful support there. And then you get this nice extension to new highs. And then the real fun begins. More profits off the table at 26.59. More profits off the table at 27.20. And then the final take profit comes off the table once we broke down below VWAP. Okay. So it was an absolute thing of beauty, guys. Really nice follow through on this move. Cinda, welcome to TTG family. We got 15 laptops left. Guys, welcome Cinda to the TTG family. We got 15 laptops left. Guys, use that coupon code TTG121. You'll get the 41% discount. Okay, the price also goes up at midnight tonight. So you're going to get the 41% discount and you're going to get a brand new free laptop. We also do cover the shipping, folks, and we do ship globally, and I'm giving you that money back guarantee. That is how much I stand behind the program that we have created at TTG. All right. So there you have it, guys. That's CERE. Okay. I just wanted to recap this trade with you quickly. Okay. This was my second biggest win on the day. I also had a lot. I was 3 for 4 today. Full disclosure, 3 for 4 today. I made a little bit of money on AUUD. Okay. Nothing major on AUUD. This wasn't, I caught this move right there. Okay, so nothing major on AUD. That was a small win for me on AUUD, and I took a loss on DBGI. DBGI was a losing trade for me. I got into DBGI on this pullback, and then I stopped out of the trade on that break right there. Okay, so that was one loss for me. I told you guys I always shoot you guys straight. I'm fully transparent. I tell you guys about all of my trades, my wins and my losses. 3 for 4 today, but the absolute home run was MRIN. MRIN was where I made the bulk of the money. This was an absolute monster today. And this is where the lesson comes into play. The lesson that I really wanted to cover with you guys today was how to identify when a stock is going to give you a short squeeze. And this is kind of a multi-part lesson, because one of the things that I teach all my members is also, okay, one of the things that I teach all my members is looking how to know when a stock is going to give you an afternoon move. Okay. Going through, going through, your watch list pre-market, right? Like I go through my watch list pre-market. I build a watch list on stocks that have my attention in the morning. Once lunchtime comes, you need to go through an entire new watch list process. I have 2 different watch lists during the day, folks. I've got a watch list for the morning and I've got a watch list for the afternoon. So you want me to tell you how to identify, the stocks that should be on your watch list in the afternoon? Forrest, welcome to the TTG family. Forrest, welcome to the TTG family. That is 14 laptops left. Okay, 14 laptops left, folks. They are going fast. Okay, so now I want everybody to give me your undivided attention right now. Okay, unless you guys are signing up because you only got 14 laptops left, so you guys can go ahead and jump on that. But give me your full attention because this is going to be a lesson that you can take notes on that can help you as early as tomorrow make money in the markets. How do you know a stock's going to make a squeeze in the afternoon? When you are getting into lunchtime, lunchtime starts around 12 o'clock Eastern. It goes to around 2 o'clock Eastern. You need to go through an entirely new process of scanning the markets. You're going to want to look for stocks that specifically were strong in the morning, consolidated during lunchtime, and held above a key support level. Those are the stocks that you want to look for to give you an afternoon move. Let me say that to you again. During lunchtime, which is typically from 12 to 2 Eastern, you want to look for stocks that were strong in the morning, meaning they surged higher in the morning. They consolidated and held above a key support level during lunch, which is 12 to 2. Those stocks that meet that criteria have a higher chance of continuing higher in the afternoon. A way that can help you identify these type of situations is I want you to start to break the trading day up into 3 time frames: morning, lunchtime, afternoon. This will help you. So if I was to highlight for you the morning session, what did MRIN do in the morning? Well, what's the morning? The morning is from 9:30 to 12, right? What did we do? There's 9:30 to 12, right? There's 9:30 to 12. Would you consider that a strong stock? I sure as hell would. The stock made a new high of the day 3 times. Okay, I would say that that's a strong stock in the morning, wouldn't you? The stock surged in the morning. Great. Well, what do we want to look for during lunchtime? Well, let's highlight lunchtime. When is lunchtime? What did I just say? 12 to 2. Let's highlight 12 to 2. What does that look like to you? Does that look like a stock that is pulling back really hard, is extending higher, or is it consolidating? Break the trading day up into these different time frames to help you see it on the chart. This stock surged in the morning, consolidated during lunchtime. What's the next part of the lesson I just told you? That held above a key support level. Okay, what's the key support level? Well, for that, we need our technical indicators. Okay, let's draw our Fibonacci level. Let's draw out our Fibonacci level. Okay, so there's our Fibonacci levels. Does anyone see anything? Does anyone see a support level where multiple support indicators are converging on the same price point? Allow me to show you with my little green arrows. You will notice that the 38.2 Fibonacci retracement level, there's your 38.2 Fibonacci level, lines up with what? What's this orange line on my screen? This orange line on my screen is what? VWAP. So now I've got a stock that was strong in the morning, consolidated during lunchtime, and held above a key support level, which is 38.2 Fib and VWAP. Jermaine, welcome to the TTG family. Jermaine, welcome to the TTG family. We have 13 laptops left. Folks, I really hope you're paying attention because I guarantee you're going to learn more in the next 15 minutes than you've learned in the entire last year of watching YouTube videos on your own. Nobody gives you this type of education, this type of information. Take advantage of it. This is the setup you want to look for. These are the setups that have a higher probability of continuing higher in the afternoon. That is exactly what happened with MRIN. I got long, okay? And then again, wait, let's break up the day into the different time frames again, right? Now, when's the afternoon session? The afternoon session is from 2 to 4. From 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern, the close. Well, let's break up that time frame. And there's that time frame. Well, what would you say, folks? I say this stock was strong in the morning, consolidated during lunchtime, and was strong again in the afternoon. This is a textbook afternoon short squeeze. And what we did in TTG, I went ahead. Let me draw back the Fibonacci level just so you guys can see that. I just meant to delete the time frame boxes. I got long, MRIN, right there. The exact timestamp on the trade, I'll give it to you guys now. At 1:43 p.m., I'm long MRIN at $12.28. $12.28 right there. There's the entry. After the stock successfully held VWAP and 38.2 fib. After it held it, there's the entry, 12.28, and there's the explosion. And that is the best word for me to describe this is an explosion. I took one piece of profit right there at 14.15. Took another piece of profit right there at 14.85. Took another piece of profit at 15.88. Took another piece of profit. I'm sorry, final take. Nope, another piece of profit at 16.72. And final take profit at 18.38. Okay, there you have it. That's a monster of a trade. In at 12.28, final take profit 18.38. That is a 50% gain on that final take profit. This take profit right here is a 50% gain. Now, that's only a piece. That's a piece of my position, but the bulk of my position came off right here. This is where the biggest piece of my position was sold. The biggest piece of my position was sold right there. Okay? Just an absolute monster. Absolute monster of a day. And folks, again, the lesson here is how to identify that a stock is going to give you a short squeeze. It's how to identify stocks that have a high probability of surging higher in the afternoon. This is a lesson that you can all take with you literally tomorrow, and you can apply it. You can literally apply this tomorrow in your trading in order for you guys to capitalize and make money in the markets. Heidi, welcome to the TTG family, Heidi. Heidi, welcome to the family. We've got 12 laptops left, folks. I told you these are not going to last. We got 12 laptops left. 12 of them. That's it. Almost half of them are gone already. All right. Almost half of them are gone already. All right. So you have it. That's MRIN. Guys, just a monster day in chat today. We're so damn proud of all of our TTG members. So many people really hit it today. There was so much action today. And if you didn't have a big day today, don't sweat it. Don't be upset. Tomorrow, I think, is going to be just as good. The action that I saw today in small caps was the best action that I've seen in small caps in months. I mean, months. You just literally BSQR, CERE, XELA, MRIN, WEI, VTNR, like all of these stocks gave you really, really, really good moves. Okay, gave you really, really, really good moves. So I expect this action to really actually continue into the next coming days. I plan on being very active tomorrow. I'm going to be in chat. I'm going to be going nuts. I'm looking for setups just like this. and I'm going to attack these setups tomorrow. I want to know right now how many, if you are a member of True Trading Group, you guys made money in chat today. I want you to sound off in chat right now. Type it right now. If you guys made money in chat today, I want you to sound off. Type it right now in chat if you guys made money today in chat. So many of our members killed it today. I was so proud of so many members. We got a bunch of members today that had their biggest days ever. A couple of members ended up messaging me, telling me they had their biggest days ever. I love seeing that stuff. I love seeing the whole team win. Yes, there it is. There's my TTG fam. Beautiful. Look at this. Yes. Urshad made $4,000 today. James Jones made $300. Chris Marigo said he killed it. Yes. Almost $16,000 for John W. Roxanne said she made, I just lost it. Roxanne, I made more money today in chat than I do working full-time as a manager for 2 weeks. Are you kidding me, Roxanne? Yes. Roxanne made more money today in chat than she makes at her job in 2 weeks. James Jones had his biggest day ever. I love it. Gina Worthington made $300 on MRIN while she was working. I love it. $9,200 for my boy, Chris. Chris Botsis was 2 for 2 today. Great job, Chris. Great job, man. 10K, second to none. A good day for El Papi, $1,000. Franklin Laspria would like to know from Facebook, do I trade live in the chat room? Franklin, yes, my brother, myself and the other moderators, we share our screen with you during the day. We are also live on the microphone like I'm talking to you right now. Okay, we're live on the microphone, calling out our trades in advance. I told everybody in chat today that I was going to be a buyer of MRIN if we held that VWAP and 38.2 fib level. So I will always tell you guys my trades in advance before I actually enter those trades. And then when the trade actually executes, you get a push notification actually in the chat as well. So yes, I do trade live during the day. Jeff, welcome to the TTG family. That means we have 11 laptops left, folks. 11 laptops left. Skinny Carleone made $500 off of MRIN. Rob Arbuckle killed it on MRIN. I love it. $1,200 for Susie Laurie while she was at work. 2 for 2 for Trent today. Beautiful. Absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. I love how there's so many people that are commenting about making money at work. That's incredible. I love it. And you know what? How many of my TTG family members, how many of you guys, if you guys are working a full-time job and you're killing it, you're making money with True Trading Group, I want you to sound off in chat right now. Type the letter I in chat. If you work a full-time job, you're making money with True Trading Group, also comment the letter I with your profession. What do you do for a living? Type the letter I and tell me what you do for a living. I think it's really interesting to see how many people that are commenting right now is talking about, I made this much while I was at work. I made this much while I was at work. And I think that's a really good point, because a huge misconception is that people feel like if they work a full-time job, they're not going to be able to benefit from a service like True Trading Group. And it's just simply not true. You just have to find a profession, you have to find a style and a strategy that fits with your schedule. So here we go, guys. Look at all these letter I's. I love it. Look at all these letter I's. Okay, letter I's. We got a janitor, a nurse, a manager, an auto mechanic, operation manager, a pastor, a welder. They sell flooring, manager, tobacconist. Sales manager for Ford, Caterpillar, assistant manager, food scientist, and the flavor chemist. Okay. Corrections officer, network engineer, accountant, nurse, masonry, transportation manager, lawn care business, a shop foreman, accountant, a truck driver, heavy equipment operator, construction supervisor, IT manager, another truck driver, security analyst, field tech project manager, a snake breeder. That's just badass. That's super badass. A plumber. You guys get the gist. These are TTG members that are telling you, hey, I work a full-time job. I'm killing it with True Trading Group. This is why it's so important that you guys have diversity, okay, when you're learning how to trade. You might sign up to a service, or you might try to follow somebody on YouTube. Their style might work for them, but it doesn't mean it's going to work for you. There are so many different styles and strategies in trading. You've got to find a style that fits not only with your personality, but also with your lifestyle. Okay, if you can only if you can only spend a certain amount of time and energy on trading, then maybe, if you're out in the field or if you're at the construction site, Maybe day trading isn't for you. Maybe swing trading is for you. Okay. Maybe trading real fast moving stocks isn't for you. Maybe trading some slower moving stocks is better. Vanessa, welcome to TTG family. 10 laptops left, folks. 10 laptops left. We are officially down to half of those laptops. I told you they were not going to last. Welcome, Vanessa, to the TTG family. All right, guys, another thing too with our members that work full-time, one of the big reasons why they're able to be so successful while working full-time jobs is our mobile app. So we have a mobile app that is available on iPhone and Android that allows you to stay connected to the chat room even if you're not in front of your computer. So through your mobile device, you can actually see the screen share, because like I said, we share our screen with you, so you can see it. You can still listen to the audio analysis, and get this. Whenever one of our moderators enters or exits a trade, you get a real-time push notification sent through the mobile app that lets you know that a moderator has either bought or sold. That is how so many of our members that work full-time jobs are able to actually still benefit and make money and follow along with the trades that we're making in chat. That's how you see so many people were like, I made $300 while I was at work. I made more money trading in chat than I do in 2 weeks while working my full-time job. You're seeing my members comment stuff like that. That's how they did it, by using that mobile app, so they can still be connected to chat and still be notified when myself or one of the other moderators makes a move. Okay, that's why it's so important for you guys to have that. Okay, now listen, for those of you that what I would like to do now, I'd like to see how many people that are on the live right now, how many of you are not a member? I know I have a lot of my TTG family members on here because you guys are all commenting. I love you guys. I see you all. You guys are the best. Congratulations again on a big day today, my TTG fam. We'll see you guys in chat tomorrow. We'll make it even bigger. If you're not a member, though, type the letters TTG. Type the letters TTG in chat right now if you're not a member of True Trading Group. All right. You got Bruce, RC, Norman, C. the Hence, Jason Siegfried, Alan Brown, Amber, Blessed Hellride, Fernando, Greg, Drizzy, David's Angel, Persai, Todd Crosby, Sandfly, Tony Gilliam, Derek G, Diego C, David Padilla, bro, my boy. What's up, man? Rini Mart, Derek G, Jacob Feet, David. You're definitely gonna want to go back and rewatch this live, bro. It was a good one. This one was a good one. My TTG fam, listen. I'm sorry. Excuse me. Those of you that are typing TTG, listen to me very carefully. I talk very honestly with you on here. I don't sugarcoat anything. I'm not going to blow smoke up your ass. Trading is not easy. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme. You've got to be willing to put in some time, energy, and effort to learn this skill. Just like any other skill in life, if you want to excel at it, you've got to work at it, okay? There's no different between trading and learning any other skill. You've got to work at it if you want to excel, okay? A one-year membership to TTG, like I told you guys, it's normally $2,212, but from now until midnight Pacific tonight, you can save 41%. It brings the price all the way down to just $12.94. That's just over $100 a month. And the next 9 people, Andy, welcome to the TTG family. The next 9 people that use the coupon code TTG121 will get a brand new free laptop. We will even cover the shipping. And yes, we do ship globally. We have 9 of them left. I had 20 when I first started talking. We're down to 9. Use coupon code TTG121. Okay. This offer will expire at midnight, folks. There are no upsells in True Trading Group. You pay one price, you get access to literally everything that we have. Okay. And whether the markets are up, down, left, right, sideways, more importantly, guys, we are making money in True Trading Group. And if you guys don't believe me, I want you guys to just watch this. I want you, my TTG family members, sound off in chat right now. If you're making money and you're becoming a better trader because of True Trading Group, sound off in chat right now. Let them know. Now, folks, if you're not a member, I want you to pay attention to the comments that are going to come through chat right now, because these are TTG members that are telling you they're making money, they're becoming better traders. And the reality of the fact is that 80% of our members are successful, meaning they're making money and they're becoming better traders. But at the same time, that also means that 20% of our members are struggling. And in True Trading Group, we leave no trader behind. That is why every month we hold Red to Green workshops. These are live events that are held in chat where our struggling members submit topics and questions that they need help with. Then the moderators and I, we cover those topics and lessons in chat live with them. And then we record the session. We load it up into the video library after the fact so people can go back and watch it at a later date. Now, listen, I know it's not possible to have a 100% success rate, but I'll be damned if I'm not going to try for it. And I do try for it. That's why our success rate is as high as it actually is. 80% is extremely high, but I'm going to try for 100, even though I know it's not possible. Guys, True Trading Group, at the end of the day, and I told you, I don't sugarcoat anything. TGD is a business. It's a hell of a business. Okay. But it's only as good of a business as our family members are actually doing. You know, we got to get up every day and earn the trust and support of our members. Yes, that means well long after that they've paid their yearly all-inclusive fee. I do not take lightly the responsibility and the trust that we are given, and that is why we work hard every single day to continue to earn it. That is why you see so many TTG members on this live stream supporting TTG, because we continue to earn their trust. Guys, these are people's lives that we are talking about. I know and realize, and I'm humble enough to understand that without the skill set that I acquired through my experience and my education and working at the hedge fund, that I would not be in life where I am here today. And knowing that I now have the power to potentially, with this knowledge and this education, this experience, by teaching someone this skill, that can potentially positively impact their life, is an extremely powerful thing. And I do not take that lightly. Now, listen, guys, everyone that typed TTG, meaning that you're not a member, understand that no one's going to do the work that's needed for you to become successful and for you to reach your goals. You have to be willing to do it. But it all starts with getting the right education, having access to the right tools, and being part of the right community that's going to help you to learn, trade, and profit. And that's what True Trading Group is all about. Ligia, I'm not sure how to pronounce your name. I'm totally sorry. I will get it right, because now you are a new family member, I promise. Welcome to the TTG family. We have 8 laptops left, folks. Only 8 of them left. Use coupon code TTG121. Get the 41% discount. Get a brand new laptop. We even cover the shipping. Yes, I know it sounds crazy, but it's our gift to you. Okay? Guys, that membership, it's usually $2,212, but from now until midnight, you can save 41%, bring the price all the way down to $1,294. Remember what I said to you. There's no upsells in True Trading Group. Okay, one price.
Oh, sorry to interrupt. Lygia and Vanessa are the same person. I made a mistake.
So
we still have 9 left. Sorry.
We still have 9 laptops left. Okay, we still got 9 laptops left. Lygia and Vanessa are the same person. So still have 9 laptops left. Okay, guys, listen. I told you there are no upsells in True Trading Group. Okay, included with your membership, you get access to the top premium trading tools and products because we bundle them together as part of your membership. So included with your membership, you're going to be getting Benzinga Pro's real-time newsfeed. This is a live breaking to the second news alert service directly inside of our chat room. Okay, I can't tell you how much money we have made and saved because of this newsfeed. The traders that get the news first win. That's why this is so invaluable. You also get quote streams real-time level 1 and real-time full book level 2, which gives you all the market maker depth. That comes part of the trade simulator that lets you trade stocks and options with fake money so you can practice implementing what you've learned in the courses. Guys, use the simulator. Prove to yourself you can make money on a simulator before you start trading with your hard-earned cash. Please, it's there for you. All of these things are free. You don't have to pay extra for any of them. Use it. It's there for you. You also get our Trade Ideas scanner. Okay, our Trade Ideas scanner shows you basically what are the best stocks for you to trade during the day that are going to give you the best chance to profit. It breaks it down for small caps, mid caps, large caps, shows you what stocks are making new highs, what stocks have unusual volume. It helps you identify the best stocks to trade. You're also getting our TradingView Pro charting software. This is one of the most commonly used charting softwares by TradingView that traders use today. You get their software included free with your membership. You're getting then also at least 10 easy to follow, actionable real-time trade alerts per week from a community of traders that's currently sporting about an 83% win rate. And folks, every single thing that we do, we keep a record of. We are fully transparent. We have a trading journal on our website that tracks literally every buy and every sell that all of our moderators make, so you can see how you would be performing had you been following along with all of the trades. You also get one small private study group with our TTG mods. Okay, this is your chance to ask questions and go over lessons and topics that you feel that you need help with. And then you've got the courses. Guys, this is a simplified version of the education I received when I worked at the fund in New York City. You've got beginner and foundation courses, advanced courses, courses on options, trader psychology, swing trading, crypto, you name it, we've got it. They're all in text and video format, whichever is easier for you to learn. Okay. Then on top of the courses, in addition, we have a video library that's got over 100 hours of additional educational video content. These are like workshops and webinars that we've conducted live that we record and we load them into a video library. We cover different topics like how to grow a small account, how to trade while working a full-time job, just to name a few of them. All of this is free. You don't pay extra for any of this. All right. Then of course, you have access to the chat room. Okay. You have access to the chat room. You can private message the moderators. You can private message me. You can ask us questions, and we're there with you guys the entire day. Now, your next question should probably be, why or how do you give away so much for just $12.94? And the answer to that is going to be me asking you a question. I want you to type the letter I. Welcome, Dennis. This is not Vanessa or Lucia. Dennis, welcome to the family. We have 8 laptops left. Listen, type the letter I in chat if you've been a part of another trading group you were promised the world, only be disappointed and feel like you were always another $1,000 upsell away from reaching your goals. If that has happened to you, I want you to type the letter I in chat. Michael Mulvey says, been a member since January, and I've been following them since the summer of 2020. TTG is official. Yes, indeed, my brother. Indeed, Michael. All right, so look at all these letter I's that are coming through chat right now, guys. Okay, so these letter I's, this sucks. I'm sorry that this has happened to so many of you that are typing the letter I's. It should not be that way. That is why we do what we do. That's why we offer everything for one price. It really bothers me that people pay. Oh, Fernando, welcome to the family, Fernando, folks. 7 laptops left. 7 laptops left. Like, why would you sign up for something and then only get part of the program? Like, when you go to college, do you only get part of the semester? Like, I don't get it. Like, I feel you're just being set up to fail if you're not getting the full program. Kevin, welcome to the TTG family. 6 laptops left. Kevin, welcome to the TTG family. 6 laptops left. Okay, so that's why we do it. We want to disrupt this entire industry. I don't like that this industry does it like that. But at the same time, I understand that $12.94 is a fraction of the value that we actually do provide. So we are moving our price to $2,500. Okay, so our price is moving up to $2,500. So you guys want to take advantage of the $12.94 price point that you can get right now. And to think about value for a second, let me just put things into perspective, because that Benzinga newsfeed, if you went to, let's say you're like, you know what, I don't want to sign up the True Trading Group. I'm a little iffy. I'm on the fence, but I do like that Benzinga newsfeed. I'm going to go sign up for that. You go to Benzinga right now and sign up for that newsfeed with their Squawk Box feature, and they're going to charge you $1,400 for the year. I'm not kidding. Go ahead. Go do it. That's more than your membership right now. You can get a membership for $12.94 to True Trading Group, which includes the Benzinga newsfeed. That newsfeed is going to cost you $1,400. Then add in the level 2 from QuoteStream. That's $990. The simulator is the simulator is $300 a year. And TradingView, their premium level charting software is $600 a year. That's $3,294 a year that those services would cost you if you paid for them on your own. They're all included with your membership to True Trading Group. This is what I'm talking about. The value is insane at $12.94. Use the coupon code, because you pay $12.94 today. When your membership renews next year, it doesn't matter that our membership is $2,500, because you're only going to pay the price you pay today. The price you pay today is the price you pay for life. So if you pay $12.94 today, when your membership renews next year, and I'm confident you're going to want to renew, because 80% of our members are successful and we have about a 72% retention rate. So when it comes time for you to renew, you're going to still pay $12.94. So you might save 41% today. You might be saving 50% next year. Okay, guys, the price of our membership is going to go up by a couple bucks every day as we work our way up to $2,500. Okay, so by tomorrow, $12.94, that price point is going to be gone. We're going to continue to work that price up as we work our way back up to $2,500. Our goal is to disrupt this entire industry. In order to do that, we got to provide insane results, okay, and value at a price substantially less than any of our so-called competitors. I want to know, my TTG fam, guys, my TTG members, if you are a member, How long did it take you to make back your membership fee? Sound off in chat right now how long it took for you to make back your membership fee. Let's see. Took Roxanne 3 weeks. Took Tesk 1 month. 2 weeks for Jay Schmei. 2 weeks for Lucas. 90 minutes for John W. First day for Freedom Joe. Darren, this is great. Darren Yesin is up 50% in 2 trading days. Darren just became a member of True Trading Group on Saturday. Incredible. Anthony, welcome to the TTG family. We now only have 5 laptops left, guys. We only have 5 laptops left. All right. Drit has $490 left to go before making back their membership. Drit has only been a member for 2 days. Drit, I'm glad to have you part of the family, man. I know you've been a YouTuber for quite a while. I always see your username, DritZ, in the chat. So I'm glad to have you part of the family. Andrew Knutson only took him 2.5 days. Two weeks. I'm not even done with the courses. I love it. This is what I'm talking about, guys. I absolutely love it. Guys, we are also 5-star rated on Trustpilot. I welcome, encourage, and invite you all to go check us out on Trustpilot. 1,300 people have taken the time to leave us a review on Trustpilot. Matt, welcome to the family. 4 laptops left. That's it. 4 laptops left, guys. They're going fast. I told you they were going to go fast. Guys, go to Trustpilot. Check out some of the reviews. 1,300 people left us a review. We are 5-star rated. The best referral is that of your peers. And do not forget, we've got that money back guarantee. Anyone that signs up with coupon code TTG121, you actually have to enter the code and click apply code, okay? If you go through all the courses, if you pass the quizzes at the end of the courses and attend 1 private study group, if you do those 3 things, if you still don't make back that $12.94 membership fee at least once, I'll give you a full refund, folks. I'll give you all your money back. That is how much I stand behind my program. I put my money where my mouth is. Now the ball's in your court. What are you going to do about it? I think the action we saw today, I don't think it's going away. I think we're going to have action like we saw today. I think we're going to have that same type of action tomorrow. I'm a man on a mission. I'm going to start to push on the gas a little bit tomorrow. We had a big day today. I'm pushing again tomorrow. Get your butts in chat. You want to identify moves like MRIN before the rest of the crowd? Get your butts in chat. We'll do it together. Thanks for joining me tonight, guys. TTG121 coupon code, guys. Remember, there's only 4 laptops left. If you get to the checkout page, if you see the laptop in your checkout cart, that means you are one of the 4 laptops. If you get to the checkout cart and the laptop is gone, that means those last 4 laptops have already been spoken for. Okay? So guys, use coupon code TTG121, get the 41% discount, get that brand new free laptop, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Smash the like button, turn on your notifications. All right, and get your butts in chat with me tomorrow. Big day today. Let's see what happens tomorrow. Thanks for joining me tonight, guys. I hope you guys learned something from this live. We covered a really good lesson there on the afternoon setups and identifying the short squeeze. You can apply this in your trading as early as tomorrow. I know I plan to. I'll see you guys in chat later, guys.